you don't like it deep, then you might not want to stick around. We're asking the hard-hitting questions. Libra, how do you view yourself? How do you view your partner, your person, the person that you're thinking about right now? How do you view them? How do you view the relationship? Libra, how do they view themselves? How do they view you? And how do they view the relationship? We're also going to ask, what's good? What's weak? Where is the relationship going? And then lastly, the least favorite advice. Take it or leave it. Let's get started with a little bit of sage here. Make sure you absolutely, most definitely hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell on your way in or your way out. I would like to invite our spirit guides, that's angels, galactic council, ancestors, past loved ones, source God, the Almighty, the Most High, into this read today. Libra and their person, please. Libra and their person. Libra love. All right, Libra. Libra, you're getting over feeling like you are the rebel. Okay, you don't want to be the rebel anymore. You don't. You want to be seen in a different light. Right now, you're viewing your partner as stubborn. They're making you feel like they don't want to heal with you, that they don't want to heal, that they're stubborn. They don't view it that way, but you see it as them being stubborn and not wanting to talk about this. Remember, roles can be reversed, and time and energy is fluid. That's how energy can be reversed. That's how it could be your person that I'm speaking about. Okay, or this could have happened in the past or will be happening in the future. So take it how it resonates. This is a general reading for all Libra placements. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Kick it in the fuck bucket. Shove it up your ass. Write a note, put it in a bottle, throw it in the ocean. Do whatever you need to do with it. It's all good. But please do take the messages that do relate to you as a guided message for you, because everything is purposeful. Libra, how do they view themselves? How do they view you? How do they view the relationship? Oh, by the way, Libra, you feel like this is absolutely fated. This is a soulmate, 100%. This is your soulmate. God brought them towards you. That's how you feel, Libra. How does your person feel about themselves? How does your person feel about you? How do they feel about the relationship? Oh, they don't see it transforming. They don't see it changing. They don't see a lot of energy being put towards there. Not enough. How do they view themselves, Libra? They honestly feel like they really haven't been fair 100% to you. Maybe omitting some information to make them look better than they're at least something they really are. Doesn't have to be anything huge. Come on now. I'll leave that up to you. But yeah, they feel like they could have been more honest. They could have been more fair. How do they view you? They view you as someone who is constantly, or a lot of the time, challenging them. challenging their character, challenging their knowledge, their wisdom, just challenging them. They view you as, someone who is waiting for them to fuck up in some way. And how do they view the relationship? Like I said, they don't see that you want to change anything about it. Or they don't see it happening. They don't think that you are that interested enough to. The first thing I heard was maybe get some counseling, or just give the time, make the changes. They just see they see the relationship as something that is not able to change, or just is not. All right. What's good? Jeez Louise, please tell us what's good. Energy of the relationship. How is the universe defining this relationship? What is the good, the bad, and the ugly? The good, the bad, and where is this ship sailing? Strength, weakness, where? Strength, weakness, where? Oh, son of a bitch. Where is it going? It's going to the Five of Cups. It's going to sadness. It's going to regrets. It's going to... Why did this have to happen? The good thing about it is that there's no giving up here. This is tenacity. Either one or both of you or the universe want this connection to carry on. No matter how much it hurts. At the same time, it could be very refreshing and exhilarating. The weakness is you both feel like you are pushing things aside in order to maintain peace. It's almost like this deep love, soulmate connection is, it's almost like a burden. It's a blessing and a burden. And it's a burden because it's like, all right, you both want to be like, all right, let's shit or get off the pot here. Like, what is it that we're fucking missing here? What is it? I'm not going to let go until we figure out what the fuck one of us is fucking doing wrong. That being said, you both want this on a level that you don't even quite understand yourself, because on the surface, you don't want it. It's annoying. It's a pain in the ass. It's confusing. It's painful. But there's a whole lot of love here. There's a whole lot of love here. This is like several past lives. This is like eternal. That's why you want to get this shit together. You want to see what's on the other side. Because I feel like you guys have been in this situation before. And you both want a different outcome this time around. All right, let's clarify. This is the fun part. All right, Libra, how do you feel about yourself? How do you view yourself in the relationship? You view yourself as the rebel, and you don't want to be. You don't want to be the rebel in the relationship anymore. You're over it. You don't like that. You don't like that you're known to be that. Fine. The Five of Cups in reverse. Interesting with the Five of Cups here. Yeah, you don't want to be seen as someone that's broken. You don't want to be seen as that someone that's dark. You don't want to be seen as somebody that's in this energy. Let's get one more. An Emperor in reverse. You don't want to be seen as someone who throws a fucking tantrum when they don't get their way. Someone who's controlling. Fuck, man. I can relate. I can relate, Libra. All right. How do you view them, Libra? How do you view them? Got a healing card, but it is in reverse. I want to say that's a star card. Emperor. Empress. Empress. It's very interesting. Was that the Empress or Empress? Yes, this was the Empress in reverse. And this is the Emperor in the upright. Look at these cards. Isn't that fucking badass? This is Aries energy. So how do you view them? You view them as somebody who wants to stand up and take control in a healthy manner with everybody. Everybody's greatest good. The opposite of selfish. But see, I'm getting a cocky feeling from this card as well. Whereas yours was an Empress in reverse, Libra. Male or female, telling me that you don't like to be seen as cold-hearted, mechanical. How do you view them? You view them as somebody who is a know-it-all. I got this. Let me handle this. I got this. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. I know what to do. It'll be good for everybody. It's all good. Which is great, but not allowing for them to be vulnerable enough to open up the heart and maybe admit to some things that they could be improving on or what they're doing. How do you view the relationship, Libra? It's a gift from God. Straight source. See this person as a warp tunnel into some very high vibrant energy. That is the sun. Leo energy. That could be you too. But that's how you view the relationship is, shit, the bee's knees. The motherfucking bee's knees. Again, these cards are beautiful. Look at this. How do you view the relationship? Nine of Cups in reverse, clarifying. The Sun. My first thought was this person wants to be able to not think of themselves. They want to be able to think about their person. They want to be able to think about their person and focus on their person and know that their person is doing the same for them. And so they can just be and know that both of them will be taken care of because they're looking out for each other. That's awesome. How do they feel about themselves? Like I said, Libra, they feel like they could be more truthful. It's a World card in reverse. What's up with that? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and use this Oracle card here. Oracle deck. Oracle deck. Can you hear me? I have a little mic. All right, clarifying. What is that? I want to say that is the Judgment card. Clarified by a World card in reverse. How do they view themselves and the relationship? I feel like this breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. When somebody's fighting upstairs, I can hear them fighting. Weakness in the relationship. Always putting them in competition. Oh no, this one's how do they view you? Always putting them in competition. It's hard to focus. Okay, doing my best. We have 3 of Wands, 7 of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. How do they view you? They view you as someone who is real adamant and tired of feeling like they're the bad seed. Waiting for their opportunity. the warrior, right? Someone who's always fighting, battling uphill, always in competition. How do they view the relationship? Sorry, I'm really trying to focus right now. Eight of Wands in reverse. Damn. Not transforming. Slowing down. Maybe even slowly disconnecting. This is the Hermit. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to put some music on because this is bullshit. Not happy with this. Ace of Coins. Libra, welcome back. This is the second portion of your read. I do apologize. There was some young adult that was screaming, not screaming, but just talking very loudly up the stairs yesterday, which happens to be right by my window. And this is where I'm doing readings right now, or at least your reading. And yeah, he was just carrying on a conversation instead of going upstairs and having the conversation face to face. These two people wanted to scream outside. You know, the special amenities of living in an apartment complex. All right. So that was getting on my last nerve, to say the least, because yeah, they were out there for like a while. It was hard for me to concentrate. So anywho, here we are. We're back. And let's focus. Let's get back in. So yesterday we were talking about how, let's see, where did we leave off here? We were at, yes, we're at how do they view themselves? How do they view themselves? How does your person view themselves? How does your person view you? And how do they view the relationship? So they view themselves, like I was saying, as somebody who could have been more honest. They view themselves as somebody who ended this, or who is wanting to breathe some more life into this. They want a second chance. This person might have at one point been leaning towards breaking up, or just not contributing to the connection, right? Which is the same thing as kind of giving up on it, letting it die, so to speak, not nourishing it. This is how this person felt at one point. Or you, them. Okay, remember, roles can be reversed. How do they view you? And here we have the Five of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Seven of Wands, and the Three of Wands. How do they view you? Like I was saying, Libra, they view you as someone who is constantly challenging them, someone who is tripping them up somehow. That's like when they're around you, they feel inferior. They feel like bad or dirty or not as good in some kind of way. They do view you as someone who is tenacious, okay, but is waiting on something. Just waiting for the right timing is how they view you, Libra. What do you? So like just not feeling settled, not feeling 100% at peace. Why? They view you as someone who is possibly thinking about someone else, or as someone who is just not sure about the future. And that goes along with the Three of Wands here. They view you as someone who is always waiting for something bad to happen. It's like they want to be closer to you, but they don't know how, or you them. They see you as someone who is always yearning for something or wants more of you. Someone that's missing something. Someone who's constantly in need of something, but just not aware of it. So just not allowing themselves to be completely at peace. Okay, and how do they view the relationship? They view it as something that is not changing. Something that they view the relationship as needing to let go of a lot of burdens. Maybe needing some time to think about this connection. We have the Ace of Coins here. They do feel like you value them in some capacity that you left out. Okay, they do feel like you are grateful for the connection, that you are oh, I got two, I only want one. That you are very, like I said, grateful for the connection, grateful, feeling blessed that you met them. Someone who is valuable. Okay, they do feel valued by you. There you go. I got 3 cards. Come on, baby. Give me one clear, distinct card for the Ace of Coins, please, Spirit. This is the one. The Grim Reaper. Holy shit. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. And I'm going to have to dip in to another card here because I need some clarification here. Absolutely. There's a part of them who just feels like, even though you're grateful for them, Libra, there's a part of them that still feels like things are over. The Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah. I feel like this is all in the 5D at this point. Rage, 5 of Swords comes out again. So, there's a lot of fighting here. I am focusing on the Hermit card. The Hermit keeps coming up. I do feel like if you're in separation with this person, there needs to be some time. And during that time, there needs to be some contemplating and some growth and some figuring things out. I'm feeling like lifestyle differences here. Growing apart, but still having this unquestionable, unbreakable bond that nobody can understand, and it doesn't matter. But there's definitely some animosity here. And either you, Libra, or the other person is just kind of in a state of I don't know. It just feels like this person wants to not think about this at this time right now. They just need a complete temporary lobotomy from this relationship. Yeah, they're looking to gain some new hope while they're out on their own. You know, whether that be new hope towards something different or new hope towards you. But they definitely need some. Aw, I have a squirrel eating a nut right on top of the bushes here. That never happens. Wow. Okay. This person or you, Libra, need to breathe. This connection isn't going anywhere. That's the most important thing that I want you to get from this. This is not over. Sometimes people need to breathe. Sometimes people need some time, or not sometimes, all the time, to figure things out on their own. It seems like right now, though, there's a lot of animosity, and the relationship needs to be over at this time so that you both can transform your life and grow. Let's move on to the strengths. I know what you're thinking. What's the point at this point? But there is, because this is a connection that is eternal. This is a lifetime connection. Lifetimes, plural. And this isn't over in this one. It just needs a break. So what's good is the Seven of Wands. Like I said, both of you, and you got the Seven of Wands twice. There's tenacity here. Insecurities in the reverse, or Five of Pentacles in reverse. When you both are together and are doing good, you feel like king and queen. You don't need anybody else. You don't. You don't feel insecure. You don't feel curious about people. It is good. And that's why it's so frustrating when it's second guessed. Somebody here is thinking, this is too good to be true, and then their negative thoughts probably fuck it up. It does feel like a bound connection. What is the weakness? It feels like this is something that has to be. You made a contract, but you can break a contract. If you really want to break this contract, you can. This karmic contract with this person. And I think the weakness is that there's so much insecurity here. There's insecurity, and it's causing the relationship to feel like it's something that has to be, not something that is a blessing. If that makes sense. It's kind of like an arranged marriage that you happen to be like totally into, but there's just some different things that are going on because you were raised differently. So there's some insecurities and some, there's some things that feels forced, that feels like it has to be this way or that. So how can this be such a huge blessing if it feels like it's almost arranged and I'm not able to move? But that's not true. We always have free will. What we have here is the Emperor card. I feel like with this Emperor card, there's definitely some lifestyles, ways of thinking, ideological, how do I say that? I just won't say that word, okay? There's some ideas that were passed down, some ways of life, some ways of thinking, some ways of moving that were passed down by a father figure that is weakening this connection as well. Oh boy, how do they view, what is the future looking like? It's looking like the Five of Cups, like we were saying. Crying over spilled milk, feeling bad about past. Feeling bad about the past behaviors. Okay, let's get more on this one. Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Swords in reverse. Not speaking truth. I feel a very strong feeling of walking on eggshells here. Four of Pentacles in reverse. There's a lot of regret for not speaking up, for not talking about things, for not working things out. Communication sucks here. I should have said that a long time ago. The communication between the two of you might have just been the last fucking dagger that is creating this need for this break or separation, for this break up at this time, or for this separation. A need to open up and speak truth is so vital. It's not going to happen unless that happens, period. So one or both of you need to, stop living in fear and start living in truth. Let's get one more card here, and then we'll pull some advice. Last words of advice. There we go for this card. I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun, flirting, want to date. There you go. Needing to maybe explore other options, so you can see what it is about each other. Exploring other options doesn't mean to go out and, needing to touch a bunch of people or even go out with them romantically. Just the idea of not being with this person and just the idea of somebody else, or just allowing yourself to spend time with other people, with other energies, is going to help you decide whether or not you want to continue on this journey or if you want to cut ties and move forward. Libra, that was a rough one. Let's get some advice. Thank you for being with me today. Please know that this is a connection that is meant for you to ascend, is meant to help you to ascend, but you can break that contract. You can. These types of connections that have been carried over from lifetime to lifetime to lifetime, to decide now to cut the cord, it's highly unlikely that you will decide authentically and genuinely to do that. Why? Because your soul is yearning for that space to be healed. And you picked this person to heal that space. But if you genuinely want to disconnect, then you can. Let's see advice for Libra, please. Advice for Libra. What's in here? All right. Advice for Libra. Libra, I believe this is you. This is the Ace of Wands here. This is the heart-on card. Page of Cups. So I believe Spirit is telling me this is what you're doing. This is what you're not doing. And this is why. Four of Cups. Libra, you're just staring at this blessing. with blank eyes, not knowing how to feel about this. Do I deserve this? Is this really mine? Is this for me? Is this something that is going to take me to the next level? You're so worried, Libra, or fearful. Worried or feel fearful or so down on yourself. It's one or the other. Take it how it resonates, but you are dealing with the problem in every way possible except for what you need to do. What you're doing is coming at this situation, thinking about this situation as sex. You see this as a very sexual connection. And you want to keep that connection. You want to keep the sex going, the sexy talk even. You might be sending some sexy thoughts or some sexy texts. You want to pour on the sex. I do feel like you're thinking a lot about them sexually and the times that you've had sex. And it's hot. But it's keeping you from going within, from asking yourself those hard questions, from self-reflecting on why you could be thinking this way, why this, why that, why they, maybe it's hard for you to think of where they're coming from. And then we have the King of Coins in reverse. For some reason, Libra, it's hard for you to think in the future. This is something that ties in with your insecurity. Do I have enough to keep this person around? Am I enough to keep this person from wanting to leave? And if I don't feel like I'm enough, then I don't even want to be here anymore, because that's going to hurt. I'm just getting farther and farther away from my independence. Let's see, that's fear. So we need some balance here, Libra, and that's what you're all about. You're about balance. And you're all out of balance right now when it comes to this connection, and it's trickling into the rest of your life. The harsh truth is you don't feel like you deserve this person. That's been your read. Thank you for joining me, Libra. Until next time. Peace.